What's up, everyone? It's your boy Jimmick here, coming at you with another deck. This is my version of Model White Humans for season 36. I've I usually try to play something more unique and like less like meta driven, but this deck I've always liked playing White Weenie strategies. It's actually one of my more winningest strategies throughout the history of Penny Dreadful. So this is my take on it. I'm really a big fan. There's not really much to really talk about. I mean, Champion into like other big humans is really good. Champion Dolly's Lieutenant has been around for a minute, so this this sort of thing has built a lot of like really fun decks. But I am more of a version of playing like the Knight role with Worthy Knight. Worthy Knight puts a lot of like cheap knights like Student and Venerable Knight are just like really good at going wide and making your champions just bigger than other champions. I think the vision of my deck here is to beat the mirror, which is why I play like 4 Bravey Elements. I think this card is basically the mirror killer. The first one that draws it typically wins in the right spot and protects your creatures. It makes like one thing that's bad is like the lack of removal. Like Shelter by Ghost is like the best removal spell, so I'm playing 4 of those too. And it's not like dead against all other matchups. It's pretty good overall. Worst case, it's like an aura that just like pumps your creature and gives a lifelink. That's really cool. So yeah, I'm on the night train. I'm also on the I'm too anti thing, at least in this list. The first list I had was a Lurrus list. I'm actually eschewing Lurrus to play Benlish Marshal, which is another thing I wanted to do with the deck is like to play a bunch of anthems. In my first version, I was playing just Honor the Pures and whatever, and with Lurrus. But I think like with Worthy Knight, you need like a certain amount of knights to kind of get it going. Like 16 to 18 is where you want to be. So Balance Marshal is a knight and an anthem, which is both like, and I get to play Adeline as well if I just like release myself from the Lure shackles. So that's pretty good. Giant Killers, another random removal spell that is a human that does things. That also is a master decoy, so that's always great. One thing you'll notice I'm not playing is Thalia's Guardian of Thraben. I think, and this is going to be probably a controversial statement. I think that card is a trap. Not a trap, but it's more of like a stall tactic that is good. It's great human, one of the best humans of all time, but you don't really need it. If you're trying to beat like High Tide or other combo decks, I would say that it's very good against like Cascade style combo decks. Those are very rare. So, but really, I think Atlas Storm Cannon is the better card to beat a High Tide deck. You can protect it better with like Brave and other things, and leave like Sheltered by Ghosts, I guess. But this card's just better, I think, overall. Like Athalia can get bricked by a single like medallion. And if you're talking specifically about beating High Tide, and there's not other really combo decks out there. The only other, and this card is also really good against, I think, auras in the sense that it can't just like spam a bunch of auras one at a time. You can kind of get them with that. Speaking of the sideboard, Flare is really good against control. I'm playing Sanctum Prelate as well because the Cascade matchup could be kind of bad, but you can play name this on 4 against like some Wrath decks. Two, you have to name 2 though um against like an Orzhov control deck because Dam is a 2 drop. Cathar Commando. I like Cathar Commando. I have 3 total. I want to play 4, but it's a good flash threat against control or just like a disenchant that is a human. That's good. Emergence against my like kind of extra bravely elements. I'm actually gonna bring this in against the mirror because really what happens is like a big stalemate on the ground. Eventually, like your things are just as big as their things, so you really need to push through. I was gonna play with Sword of War and Peace, which is new this season, but it's a little expensive. I think Emergence is a little better. You can bring it against different matchups. So another protection spell that's really good. And it has rebound, so you kind of like 2-shot people or even 1-shot someone. With that, and especially in the mirror. And the Declaration Stone, I think you just need removal. Like the more removal, the better. So, luckily, especially in the mirror, it's only control, only the creature they control. So it's not your own creatures don't get like bopped by the Declaration Stone. But yeah, like I said, this is like a meta deck. I don't really like play a bunch of meta decks, but I do like playing White Weenie, and I don't have a ton of time to play Magic these days, so I get to just pick this deck up and just kind of like play. And there are other good versions. M Dog has another really good version of this deck that also doesn't have Lurrus, but there are good Lurrus versions as well. Like I built a Lurrus version, and other people are doing well with that. So their own people. So there's a lot of different ways you could do this. It's really fun. It's a really fun strategy, and we're gonna play a tournament. It's at least 4 rounds, so it should be fun. Let's go. All right, here, round one with the white weenieless, I guess, Watch Wander. Last time they played, I think they played the human deck as well. So it'll be interesting to see if it's a mirror, some sort of mirror. They're playing Lurrus, so it's probably a mirror. I'm going to keep this hand. It's very good. Early champion plus, basically it's a 3/3. I think you always want to have champion to be a 3/3 on turn 2. The old wild and coddle rule. By the way, MTGO just like updated with this new Zoom thing, and it's awful. I think it's awful. I don't know, so we'll see. I wish I could move that Zoom thing, but I can't. So I think it's been like causing like a lot more lag, which is like terrible. Let's see. Okay, okay, they are also white weenie. Which I have double Brave the Elements in my hand, so it's very good. So if I draw a 1-drop, I would play 2 1-drops. I think I'll just make a 3/3 here. Heal this. Like, if they want to block, like, great. But I do leave myself open to, like, a Sheltered by Ghost. Sheltered by Ghost on this is a very good tempo play. But that would just block. I would actually just block with this Ballsy Tenant. Okay. This is fine. I know I am. Didn't just F6 this. Okay, a little land heavy. I did add a land to accommodate the extra 3-drops, so I might flood a bit. But I get to attack here. So at this point, I can just double Brave them to kill them as long as like nothing like dies here. So I'm in a pretty good spot. Any human will just kill them because this plus Brave. So I'm not blocking by any means. Okay. So any human will kill them. Any creature I draw will kill them. And I drew a land. So this is interesting because I could take them to 1 and like set up for another Brave kill, or I could just wait. Because if I do that and they sheltered, I've used second Brave, so I'll just wait. I'm in no danger of dying either, so I'm ahead, so I just gotta wait. Because any creature will kill them. With 3-drop here. Chop down, see? So I get to do this. I need white. And then the chop down just goes away. They don't even get this thing on an adventure, so it's cool. Okay, so they're just gonna load up. Okay, so they've decided to level up the student. Luckily I have the second Brave in my hand, which again is the mirror killer. Once you draw the Brave, it's like kind of over. Okay, true. Another land. That's insane. Okay, so now they're kind of at this weird point. If they draw a Brave, I could be dead. So no, not yet. Not yet. I can also draw like a non-creature. The only non-creature spell I have is like Shelter by Ghost, but Shelter by Ghost would be the worst draw because it's just not good. Even like I can even draw like a Castle Ardenvale. That's technically a out here to like just outright killing them. Okay, I'm going to take that. Which is tough because if they have a Brave of their own, the next turn I could die. So Okay, so I'd have to worry about something about like some crazy like settle the wreckage. Okay, that's technically counts as a human, just like two humans. This is so laggy. Okay, only white. I just have 6. Cool. Okay, more of this. Everything just feels more laggy, especially the new text. Or I feel like this was like different text here. Like the text font thing is different. I don't like it. Okay. Okay. Perfect. Game 2. Okay, so removal and protection. That's the key for me. Like Adel, like I'm gonna kind of shave some bigger things. Like Adeline is like fine, but not like crazy in this matchup. Um, I want more stones, and I want more merged. I don't really like need Cathar Commando. It's not bad, but it's kind of whatever. And I'll probably like shave a couple marshals. I don't know. Maybe I don't even need the Adeline. The Adeline is a really good blocker. It's an X4, but maybe the anthems are just better in this matchup. Because I have a more go wide presence with the worthy. Yeah, this is fine. Okay, so let's do that. Okay, this is a hand I do not like, and I have a 1-drop, so it's kind of land heavy, so I can get small again. This hand's better, night, all nights, all day. Keep and like Student Warfare is very good on its own. Just having first strikers in this matchup is very good. Oh, 1-drop, interesting. Okay. 1-drops are very important because the best play you could do is have a 1-drop and shelter their 1-drop, I think it's a very strong play. Okay, get the attack through this. The best thing about like student is as a pseudo secondary like champion is that it's a 3/3 on turn 2, which is like what you really want to do a lot of the time. Okay, do a double aspirin. I like that. So they have a 4/4 now. Depending on what I draw here, if I draw like another 1-drop, I can go Worthy Knight into another Knight. But I don't, so I think I will just play the Marshal and continue the beatdowns. This thing is getting very big, so I do have to remember that. Because I'm gonna take another big hit here. Triple Aspirant. Aspirant's very good at like making something get very big, or like very tall. They might just load up on the single one, or maybe like pump this. Okay, they're splitting the hairs here. I like that. Okay. Need a knight here. Okay, double worthy knight's very big. Because the more than more knights to draw, the better. I'm gonna stay aggressive. I'm never gonna block with this Benelish Marshal, so try to stay aggressive here. They have the Brave the Elements, it's whatever. It's what it is. Okay. It is what it is. Here we go to game 3. There's never a point where I'm gonna block this thing because me coming back is like important, and you keep creatures on the board to come back. All right, maybe I have underestimated the lunar experiment. I'm gonna run it back as is. I think that's fine. Like I said, Brave the Elements is the mirror breaker. Once you draw the first one, it's better. That's why I try to include 6 in my deck. I don't know, it's like a lag association, or they got up. They just hit submit as well, got up, and they like reveal their Loris companion. That's what MTG makes you do. Okay. This is a keep. I like this. Essentially double brave. But yeah, this can get out of hand in hurry. In a hurry. Verge Unscape is sweet. I like this card. It reminds me of like season 4 heroic. I think 4 was like when it first came out. Guess we do go one drop. Their own champion. Ooh, this is a big next turn. So if you're drawing a little land, I will make a very big champion. The sad part is that if this is the kind of point where it gets sheltered by ghosts here, ooh, they just have another champion. Oh no. Land to go hard here. Oh, that's going hard. Okay. I'm gonna hold the emergence gate though, because it's the one thing that I need to have. Like otherwise it's just the abyss. I need to protect this champion at all costs. Okay. I think they're dead. I do have a Brave Ult to my hand and an emergence gate. Oh, they kept a 1 letter double champion. That's a fine draw. I've done that too, but that's the power worthy knight there. Oh right, round 2 with the mono white humans white weenie list. I'm gonna keep this hand. They have something to shelter by ghosts. I have a 1-drop for that, so it's really good. Be on the draw though. See. Also, if they're playing some sort of red deck, just like shelter by ghosts this thing immediately is really good. We'll see. Say burn my thing. Okay. What's an easy shelter by ghost target? So they're playing red deck. Not a lot of red decks you see. It's kind of fallen out of favor. Not because white is so good. And white typically beats red, like in terms of the matchups. So having a 3/1 like lifelink 4/2 creature is really good. That'd be a 4/2 in a second. Land a little heavy on the lands here, but that's what happens if you play 22 land. That's just going to happen. Ooh, if they have a burst lightning with the pay too, yeah. It's pretty good. Okay. Then I can do about that. And they get the Abbot trigger again. They churn through another land, be good. They have a Bomat Courier. Okay. Alright, not good. But I do have a 3/1 or a 3/3. Eventually I can start pumping out creatures. I have enough lands to do that. There'll be 2/2s with the Marshal in play. Okay. Another mountain. Wow. If they attack, I probably won't block. Because I think it's prowess, so if they play like a random spell to my face, So I'm gonna take this. Okay, it's really late champion, but I mean, take a 2/2. That'll eventually start growing because I have a million lands in my hand. So same deal here. If I wasn't gonna block, should I attack? And it's the same scenario that could happen where it's like I could just get got here. I think I'm gonna attack though. They could block and I guess skull crack me or something. I don't know, but maybe because I'm not worried about losing this price. Okay, interesting. Take 2. Like I don't mind this thing as much as I'm start pumping out these like 1/1s, so this thing's gonna get pretty big pretty fast. Strong Crit Noble. That's really bad. Strong Crit Noble's really good against me. Flame of Keld, wow. A little old school. Love it. Hey, another flame. Yeah, double flame's not very good. Okay, student is a nice one. I literally don't have any other non-humans on my list. Man, I'm lagging really bad here. I have to level this now. I think the new like zoom in features have really like kind of messed up like MTG over a minute. Okay. So next turn I'll have a double striker. They do draw 2 cards though, so it's pretty big for them. But I get like I think safely block this habit. Cannot block the strong card, but I'm gonna push. Let's leave a shock. Okay. Killing the champion. That's smart, actually. The student's also very good though now. Let's see if it's discharge. Galvanic discharge would be pretty good. Presenting kicker? Wow, they drew everything correct. They drew the perfect cards here. Okay. Alright, this is not good. Because a lot of the things a lot of things I need a creature for to kill things with. Ugh, another castle's not great. I could block this. I'm not gonna play the second Ardenvale because they have Price of Progress in their deck, so I don't want to get like got by that. Especially with the double damage thing, the Flame of Killed. Man, this lag's really bad. I guess I'm complaining about it, but it's so apparent right now. They decided to shock. I guess, yeah. I guess it's represents more if they shock this, it's like 10 damage here. Yeah, it's fair. So I have no removal spell for this because it's depend. Well, I could like make a creature warden this like shelter. Okay, treat the land. Okay, it's tough. All right, game 2. Let's see. I think it's the same thing as like the other like white weenie matchup, except this time Cathar Commando actually is pretty good. Because it kills like a Bomat Courier or even like a Flame of Kill if I really care about that. I guess say Prelate for one. That'd be interesting. Huh. No, it's a little expensive. Let's see. I do like Adeline, honestly, in this matchup, because it's like an X4 and like does things. Maybe like a giant killers. Probably don't need that many giant killers. Okay, let's try this. Remember when I said that like white weenie usually beats red deck? I did not. I'm totally like, ooh, that's a good hand. I'm totally eating those words right now. Brave Yomas is very good in this matchup, so having those kind of effects are pretty good. Leyline of Sanctity or Punishment. Not that. That's not terrible. Well, I guess damage should be prevented. Yeah, that's kind of annoying. It doesn't like help with the protection stuff. Wow. Okay. Shouldn't still pop that. Okay. Quit. If we draw another one drop knight, this probably is going to get huge. They had a punishment, huh? Doesn't stop the protection aspect of gravity elements. It's just like blocking and attacking. I don't know if I mean I'm definitely gonna shelter this, right? You kind of have to. But does limit me into the 2-for-1 here if they have like a shock or a burst lightning. Okay. I can also shelter the ley line if I really wanted to. So they have the same burst lightning P2 for this. You kind of devastated. Okay, your lock answer's not that bad. Interesting. They want a double block. Ooh, second Worthy Knight's great here. Just make a big army. I'm surprised they didn't. Well, I could say have a lot of time to like pop this lieutenant here. I think the damage is done. It's already like kind of happened here. Okay, so block, kill the Thali's lieutenant. That's fine. The 3 toughness is like very strong in this matchup. A lot of their burn is like 2 base, except for unless they play Galvanic Discharge. I guess now they could like block one Grim Lavamancer it. Okay, or not. I think I was in an incredibly winning position, but they were like, oh, that's good enough. Okay, I'm gonna run this back. No change necessary. This would be great if I had a 1-drop, but I don't, so I'm gonna mulligan. I do have a removal spell, but really need to get on board with a 1-drop here. Alright, this hand kind of slaps. I won't keep. Assuming nothing happens to my stuff. Mog Fnatic be the worst thing to see. I'm just gonna let him have it. That's fine. Ooh, double Worthy Knight with the Banish Marshal is kind of nice. Alright. Eat. Go ahead. Do it. Do it. I block. Jeez. Okay. The third one would be uncool. Okay. Oh, okay. If they. Hmm. Interesting here. This is a very interesting spot we're in. See it. So okay. Take this one out. Go ahead. The timing here is very interesting because this is a cast trigger. It's not an ETB trigger. So I will block. I'll definitely block and try to bait the 2-for-1. Or the 1-for-2, rather. So it's 2 cards to deal with 1. Earthshaker Kendra, okay. So yeah, like I said, this is the cast trigger, so I get the 2 I get the 1-1 no matter what. And I get a 2-2, so okay, they're just gonna do it. I like that. Maybe they heard me talking. Okay. um I like playing Worthy Knight because I could draw a 1-drop. I kinda like playing the Worthy Knight into a Venerable Knight. Kinda get wide quickly. Only at 15. It's got kind of a long road to get burned out. Unless they play something like Disorder. It's like a white Pyroclasm. That'd be really good in this meta. Or just Pyroclasm in general, okay. It's fine with me, I guess. I like playing the third Worthy Knight here. No value. If I get to untap with this and I get the Marshal, I get the max value. But this is how you play the matchup, though. You kind of just like, as the red deck, you just kind of control the board. Maybe a little misstep there, but you know, see. Ooh, Merchant's Gate, that's nice. Okay. Again, 3 is really tough to beat unless they have like, I don't think Incinerate exists, but okay. Aura Barbs, oh my god, that's old school. Okay, Shelter Bike must be great here. Lieutenant's also pretty not bad. I'll take it. Because once I draw a land here, I can I get the Yard Wheel going. Interesting match. Okay, they're one away from like activating that Barbering. It's something to note. So my thing's a 2-2. So they can't really attack this courier. It looks like really hate their cards. Interesting. Okay, so I'm gonna block this Bull Mat. See how bad they hate their hand. It is a 2-2. It's very hard to see. Like, this is why this UI is awful right now. It's very hard to see. Okay, now they can activate the Barbering. I can't really stop that. Okay. Totally fine with this. Okay. Anything will do. Land will do. Creature will do. Perfect. So I could, like, make a bunch of 2-2s. Every turn, block this thing. Okay. Or just make an army and just start killing with it. Either way, it's fine. Don't really need to block this. Like, there's no way to get to, like, 11 damage with these. Like, a lot of, like, the burn spells today are not really strong. I don't think Incinerate's even, like, legal. So, I mean, what is legal? Never mind. I thought it was legal. But, you know, it's not too bad. Okay. I'm gonna take this one in the hopes I can like maybe do like a two shot here. Next turn I could just block. It's way easier to go get them to 6 and they have to like block or something. Okay, now I have this emerge up. Alright, so the ground is covered. I am good on the ground. They cannot beat me on the ground here. Good old castle doing the work. Pyroclasm there. Okay. See, no, I was right. I was right. White beats red. White beats red. I was right. That was right after all. Okay, round 3 here. Let's see, white meaningless. I think my opponent's playing blue-red control. I kind of watched the match earlier. I'm gonna keep this hand. It's not the greatest hand, but it's got some one drops. Kind of afraid to like play this into like removal. It's kind of one of the worst cards to play into removal because you invest all your time into it and they just like discharge it or whatever. So you kind of like time lock yourself, but we're gonna hope for the best. I think it's like what game one's about. Just hope for the best. I have a Brave in my hand. That's pretty good against like nil time explosion. So I think what I'm gonna do here, actually, saying all that, is I'm gonna attack just for one and play two things. If they have some sort of 3-drop like Wrath effect, cool. Like, but if not, then I get to like hold up Brave to like kind of protect that. They might counter this. I'm just wondering if they'll counter. If they have like a Sweltering Suns or something like that, then you know that's on me, I guess. One of these might get countered. I don't know. Crazy how far we've come. The Aether Spike is the best 2-mana counter spell in the format. How far we've come. Alright, I'm very afraid of Ill-Time Explosions, the 4-drop, like, Izzet Wrath. With the Brave, never mind, I'm not afraid at all. Never afraid now. And yes, I will use this Brave to protect this. I think it's very important. But if they just untap and go Ill-Time Explosion, then, like, it's not great either. Alright, they're going for the Discharge, of course. The Burst Lightning, okay. Maybe we'll protect. Maybe we'll attempt to protect this. Okay, just hoping to dodge the explosion here. The Hardened Veil in my hand too with the 5th land is important as well for kind of just sustaining some damage. Once I put like a Malcolm though, it's gonna get a little tough. Except have like some sort of wrath effect. Ooh, big. It's big. I'm gonna run to the Worthy Knight first, see what happens. Just getting another body on the ground is pretty good. But they could have, yeah, inverted polarity, pretty strong. Another Aether Spike, okay. Gonna hold up his breathing elements as much as I can. It's a Malcolm. They want to block with a Malcolm. Block this with a Malcolm. Repeal for one. Interesting. I am going to actually brave here. I think we're just all in on this. I don't want them to draw a card, I guess. Again, if they untap an explosion, it's whatever. Like, it is what it is at this point, but we need to get the damage in. We need to get the damage in. Now they're almost at 6 mana. Like, Torrential Gearhulk is kind of something that can be scary. Chrome Seed Shard's also really annoying, but I guess I'm about to make a double striker in a second, so. And I have this thing. Okay, I think I'm just all in on this now. The last card is like Discharge, then they've done an excellent job of sandbagging that. Okay. I think 4 is the magic number that I want. I have this like giant killer tapping thingy. It's pretty good. They could take 8. I would love for them to take 8. Okay. Maybe we could have attacked the giant killer as well. Maybe it had gotten a point of damage. I don't know. Oh, Malcolm. Okay, so they did have Malcolm at one point. But they thought about blocking. Bold attack. I love it. I don't think I want to play the Worthy Knight into anything crazy. Just going to land. See explosion. I have another shark. Okay. No cards left in hand. Come down to just like tap this and get for 8. And then we try to just go wide and then maybe draw like an anthem effect here and kill. I don't know. They have a bunch of Restless Spires though. They could also block. These are some very good land. It's a 2 mana like creature land. It's very good. Just trying to find a non-creature spell. A Wrath would be really good here. But of course, well, the thing about ill time is they have to actually draw a 4-drop to like kill everything. So it's interesting. Okay, wow, snuck in there. Okay, Giant Killer was actually not bad. Wasn't the worst thing in the world. Okay, Flare is really nice here. I kind of like the 3 drops. I think I like Prelate. Prelate on 4 seems not bad. Merch on Scathe is very good. They're damage based wraths, so it's pretty good. Ooh, cut these giant killers. They're not as good. The sheltered as well is like not great. They don't allow like, a ton of permanents to play. I play the commandos. Commandos actually very good. Just a flash threat. So let's try to sneak in 2 of these. One of each of the 3 drops. Okay, let's run with this. It's a good hand. I'll keep. It's very strong. Not very good against Wrath, but it's very strong. Okay, I can see a burst sighting to the dome here. To the dome of the champion, not my dome. The champion's dome. Discharge too. Discharge, that's not bad. Just gonna run out two things here. One gets spiked, it's not a big deal. Maybe use two for that, so that's not fine. Just no text on these lands. I like the old school. I like the old school lands. At least has a symbol on it. Ooh, flare. Okay. Alright, 2-1 in a dream. Let's go Savannah Lions. Braid. Okay. I'm okay with that. Since you okay with that? Like, alright, let's flash into commando. See what they do. They have another counterspell. Interesting. Oh, leave the invert polarity. Okay. I think I've got by this every time. Okay, good. I could resolve a champion. Hooray. Okay, if we draw another land though, this is not bad. I can start like pumping some creatures out. I'm not gonna save this in any aspect. Okay, they're to tune. Main phase tune. Double tuned. Okay. Maybe I want to save this. Maybe I want to save this. The way you just kind of like did that. Maybe I want to save this. Okay. I definitely want to save. I have two things on board. Okay, they're gonna try. I think they really want to do this. All right, I actually am gonna fight this. With a flare for one more fight, but it's not too great. This might be the hill I have to die on. This, protecting its champion, because I don't have a lot of like card drawing in my deck. So whatever's on board now, I kind of have to like have. So just like this Venerable Knight is essentially me casting his flare. It will protect this thing at all costs. Shark. Shark is actually the worst thing to see. Okay, explosion. So I have to do this now, right? When you do. Okay, so I have to like respond to this. Um yeah, I think I have to layer here. That's how much I'm like invested into this. I want to get two for one. I don't want to like lose my guy. I might just draw two. Yeah. They just get the draw two. It's kind of nice. But I have to do it then, because if I let it resolve, then it's like, okay, I have another flare. I can just cast this one. Yeah. Now I want the land. Like I've been flooded this whole like most of this tournament. Oh my god, I'm doing it. We're all in. We're all in, baby. All in. There's six though. 6 is now like open for a Gear Hulk. Gear Hulk could be kind of the worst. It's giant and it'll play another spell. They can just fire off the Gear Hulk now, get in a braid. It's just like good enough, right? 5/6. 5/6 FTK essentially. Prelate, okay. Prelate's a very interesting card. I can name 1 or 4, or even 2. I've already used like 1 ill-timed here. I think like 1 is the best number, maybe. Oh, they have a counter. They have an. Oh, wait. It's the worst if they get this. Because they can name 1. And I would like. Oh my god. 1's like the best number to name against me in this spot. Let's see what they named. They named 0. Interesting. They're worried about more flares. Flare costs 4. It has a 0. It has a the converted mana cost is 4. I'm sorry, mana value is is 4. So really the answer was 1 or 4, but it's okay. It's just gonna block. Ooh, Spire Talon. Can I get the Scry with this? And it's first strike, so it's like a free attack. Okay. Just really want to land here. That's all I really want is a land. Any land will do. Just a single land like changes the texture of this game so much. I get to block the Spire. I start pumping the champion so I can get to the prelate. It's a lot that happens with a land. Okay, Malcolm. Okay, so it's not really in the best interest of Wrath, right? So if I draw another prelate, I should name 1 for the prelate, which is my sentence. I was just like seeing what they discard here. It's interesting to keep like invert polarity against this deck. It's like I feel like 3-drop counter spells would be bad against like the low drop deck, but I do have 3 drops on my deck, so they've kind of like found out. Another flare. I could attack, like, get the prelate here. Oh no, it doesn't seem good. Just wait. Is this? Oh, Cycle Sweltering Suns, awesome. Very good against my hand is very good against Sweltering Suns. I'll say that. It's where the lack of removal also comes into play. I don't have anything to kill the Malcolm. That shouldn't really matter most of the time. It's a shark. Elder Dragon War. Okay, it's a pretty good one. Each creature and each opponent. They just went for 4. Wow. Okay. Actually, don't hate that. Merge unscathed. Um, I'm just gonna concede this. I don't think I'm like that dead, but I just want to go to game 3. I think I have a better chance of winning this on the play here. I like my sideboard plan though. It's very very strong. Do I want to play a couple shelter bikes? I don't think so. I think I'm just good, just kind of brute forcing my way through. Oh, I want to keep this so bad. I need land though. Okay, this hand is much better. I'll keep. I'm gonna cut the flare here. I mean, if I don't draw land though, this double marshland is not very exciting. They need to kill us like turn 1. Otherwise, I just have Brave up the entire time. Okay, perfect. Okay, great. With 3 lands, all I want to do is just draw creatures at this point. Alright, I'm going to run out the prelate first. I will name... Well, it's going to get countered, but I would have named like 4. Even though they're like nowhere near 4. 3 would have been good too, because they have like... They showed Sweltering Suns and Invert Polarity, so I think 3 would have been nice. 1 would have been good too. I think 1 would have been really good as well. Okay, do you have another spike? Tune, that's fine. Tune into like Discharge is really good. Discharge is so good. Now they have all this like excess energy. It's really strong. I love a land here, so I can hold a Brave. So I can play this Marshall, play the Brave. I think 4 is, like I said, I think 4 is like the magic number of like this. But if they have a bunch of energy, then this charge doesn't matter, right? Okay, the Shark doesn't matter. Like if I have the land here, I get land Brave, then I can do everything else. Okay, I think the play is to play the Lieutenant so I can push through damage. Now that I have double Brave, like Rafts, I don't care about Rafts now. Like I get a 4/4 here. And then next turn I make another 4/4 basically with the Thall's Lieutenant. Lily on top of the Crimson. I mean, I don't have a choice, but Crimson Shark's kind of scary for sure. I assume they're attacking, right? No? Okay. Interesting. Love a land here. Okay, that's beautiful. Counterspell would not be great. Like a polarity would be really terrible. They had a mirror polarity and they actually hit. Oh my god, they always have it. They always have it. It's so gross all the time. Ah! I hate this game. No. Game. Like the worst creature for them to have. Oh. That might be game. That actually might be game. Like just losing it is not that bad, but getting them to have it is like the worst. Really like gums up the plan of like brave the element stuff and like because now they could just brave on four like it is they explode on four. They don't have anything. That's the craziest part. They just probably just have counter spells. Okay, now we're cooking here. There's only instant speed wrath, so I can always like respond to the wrath here. So I can grow my team. This is not bad. They grows the lieutenant as well. Maybe a factor fiction. That'd be pretty gross. Yeah, factor fiction. Or I mean, even better, it'd be dig. Dig would be insane. And then we can 8/8. Okay. This is bad. I need to draw like Cathar Commando like now. This is bad. Discharge. Okay. If you're 1/1, no name red. I have to save this. It's like there's no choice. Can't not save this. That's crazy because they can also just like spike this. Oh my god. I don't think I can come back from this, by the way. I have another Brave, which I will use. Yeah. There's no, there's no Spell Pierce. I can pay for the Spell Pierce, trust me. Okay. Okay. Gotta deal with all these things now. Keep that in my hand, I guess. I mean, to be fair, I guess I have like an infinite like stream of 1/1s, but eventually they'll just have more, right? I don't know. The 88's not the worst in the world. They should start attacking, honestly. They need to get this game. They have 6 cards in their hand. They don't really do anything, but they should really start attacking. Okay. I guess the shark is a good blocker. I didn't realize I probably should have made a 3/3 as well. Well, 3/3 is like, there you go. So essentially make a 4/4. Or it's a 3/3, I'm sorry. I thought it'd be a 4/4. You can also like make a double block here, which is kind of gross. So it's like I can't really attack. Shark thing is so good. Really don't do anything else except like activate these things, but a 3/3 on the ground's not the worst. I have a bunch of like things. I mean, I have nothing really, but I put the things to block this. This is the big daddy. I can't deal with that right now. Shit, 4/4. Jeez. Freaking Benelish Marshall. Man, who plays these cards? What is this? Need some response? What? A braid? Okay, whatever. I'm just gonna see this. You got me. You know what? You got me. Freaking inverted polarity. Right, another round with the white mini list here. This is a good hand. I'll keep when it's on a lure spill. It's probably another like mirror matchup. Okay, my hand is very good. Draw land. My hand's gonna be amazing. Like basically, if I get the Worthing Knight going, it's just gonna be like kind of nuts. Ooh, they're on the black white version. I love that. Okay. Mostly like lukewarm and aspirin. I know it's good, but it's like not for me really. I think because I'm on the night theme, I need like knights to do this kind of thing. Ooh, big sheltered actually. That's much better than just like playing the worthy knight here because I can kind of just take out this champion. But I can't really attack into this because it's a 1-1 and it's an easy block, I think. Okay, it's kind of messed up the timing though. The worthy, I might actually just go worthy student and then play the marshal if I draw a land. If not, I'll just play the worthy knight, I think. Or I can just do 2 1-drops. That'd be also be really good. Love the attack. Thalia, okay. Um, hmm. Maybe getting Giant Killer on the board is really good. Or just to play the Worthy Knight and then like hope to draw to land. Kind of take the beatings. No, let's just play 2 1-drops. I need to gain some life here. The alternate cast cost of making a 1-2 for 1 mana is really good. Alright, it's a good life swing. Keeps my life total kind of high. It's fine. Getting this like up though is pretty big. It's gonna be like a 4-3. But this, if I draw a land, essentially I'll have +2. Okay. So now we're at this point of the game where, all you need to do is play Bravey Elements eventually. Okay, no attacks. Because I have the higher life total, it's going to be harder for them to do it. I don't want any of them to attack, too, so it's pretty good. And yeah, Thalia just, I don't know, it's not good in the mirror, obviously. I mean, it's not bad, but it's like the first striker is really nice, but... Ooh, double lieutenant's big. They actually get an attack in here. A pretty decent attack if I don't block. I think I have to block at this point. They're only attacking with the aspirant. Interesting. So next turn, if they have a brave or something like that, I get destroyed. Um. Wait, do I not get a block? Because I F6'd? What? I wanted the block. I actually wasn't gonna block with the student. I had F6 there. That's crazy. Okay. Whatever. I mean, they're sheltered, but I can't cast it because they have Athalia. Okay, I totally messed it up. Well, now I could just like play a giant killer, I guess. I guess a giant kill an attacker or something. Man, that's frustrating. I can't believe. I don't know. Whatever. I guess it's like not that frustrating, but I thought I'd get a chance there because I'd stopped it at the block phase. I don't know. I guess I had to pass because I passed and it like was like, "Are you sure you want to pass?" Okay. All right. I think it would have mattered though. I don't know. They didn't have like 19 on there. 10. I don't know. Whatever. Okay. It's the same deal. Bring in some removal. Bring in some protection. Try to play better. Or like playing more marbles would be good. I don't know. I literally stalled on 2 lands there. It's kind of nuts. Said yes, right? Okay. Like, did say yes. Sure, I can keep. This time I have 4 lands. I'll definitely take out whatever 1-drop they play. Doesn't matter what it is. I'm just taking it out. I think it's just a good tempo play, no matter what. Steal this font? Is it from this font? Like, why? Why did they do that? Okay, that's a lot of lands here. Now the question is, do I hold Chop Down up or just do something else? Ooh, Knight of Infamy! Amazing. Such an amazing card there. Basically, I can't do anything now until it starts attacking. It's kind of gross. That's the black splash there for you. That's how they're getting to pass the mirror. That's nice. I like the idea of that. You need to like do things like that if you want to beat the mirror. Okay. Double Knight is rude. It's very rude. They don't play ratchet bombs or anything. How do I beat this? I have to play this. And then just cast every Brave the Element I can. Like I have to just draw running Brave the Elements, right? You think? I could just wait and try to build up 18 damage at once. No, because if this is here's the thing: if they start to like attack a bunch, if they start to play like other white creatures, then this gets like way worse. So I guess getting a chunk play is really nice, and then we can kind of just like tap things down. I don't know. Just 3? No, it's a 2, so it's 7. But I gain 5 for this. I think I'll just wait. I don't know. I can get up a big lead here soon if I just start like doing this. It'll take like 2 turns, but I think if they, especially if they play white creatures, I could just name this for black. The third one would be incredibly annoying. Like I have time. I think I have time. think. Okay. It's another black creature. That's not bad. Let's do though. Destructible. Okay, it's let's kind of a non-no there, but they pop the Jarina for itself, I guess. You do that too. Such a gross like mirror breaking card. Okay. I wish I could play Declaration of Stone here. I do need to stone something. I guess I'm stoning this. Because if I stone this, I'll just maybe protect this. I don't know. Okay. You don't want the card. It's fine. Eventually, I think I do have to start pushing because I think my only like plan here is to draw the emergence gate. Okay, that's annoying. Yeah, I think I need to like push a little bit because this is 5 now. Okay, tap this down. I don't know what to do about it. If they actually pro white their white creatures, it's crazy. That's actually really big if they do that. Because then they get in for like a lot of damage. I think they thought about it. I think they might have Brave the Helmets in their hands. Okay, emergency have to go hard here. Really hard. Set up a lot of things. That's not bad either. Um Such an all-in attack for something that I could die to next turn. Okay. Let me play another lieutenant. I think I have to make this play now to like try to win the game. I don't know. I need to gain life. They have one card left in their hand. I don't know what it is. One name black. And I at least have to attack with at least a champion. Let me think. I get +7. I go to so I go to like 16. I'm facing like a bunch of damage down. If they name pro white, let's see, it's 6, 6, 10. No, it's not enough to kill me, so I think I'm attacking here. This way, if I draw like the emerge unscathed, I think I can like kind of sneak through a win here. Okay, I drew a castle. It's really annoying. That's actually very annoying. Man, I literally cannot deal with Knight. There's like nothing in my deck that would ever deal with that. That's actually kind of crazy. Ooh, I love this attack. It's like a free. Like I mean, I guess they think that like they have a 1/1 here with the castle. So if something like tap the thing, make this pro something attack would like beat them. So I am gonna block just for my life total's sake. The second lieutenant's whatever. It's not a big deal. Okay, Worthy Knight is not great. I do have an interesting advantage though. Like I could just attack through this, right? And then giant kill something. Like they'll just block this, obviously, but I could try to kill this. Or they could just make a one. I guess they could just make a 1/1 to block. I guess I could double block too. I don't know. Okay, they're just gonna make a 1/1 to block this. Yeah, it's fine, I think. I guess I could just. Oh, this is a 3/3. Okay. I don't gain the life because no damage is done. Okay, that's fine. I think. It doesn't mean I have to tap down something. It means like pro black is on the table now. Like Birds Unscathed pro black is on the table. Okay, they're targeting the aspirant. They have one card left in their hand. I don't know what it is. Yeah, any Brave now is good. Brave's really good. They have their own Brave. Okay. Let's just game then. No, I didn't just slam it earlier. I think that's game, right? Yeah, it's like totally game. Okay. I knew their last card was Brave. I just don't know why they didn't slam it earlier. I don't know. I guess they thought I could have Flare or something. I don't know. All right, well, good job, Knight of Infamy. The real mirror killer. All right, back with the final thoughts of the mono humans list. Um, I think it went okay. Like weird when you don't draw lands or draw too many lands. It's kind of like the aggro sort of like lifestyle. You live by it or die by it. I don't know if I want to cut a land or add a land or cut a land and add something else. I don't know what else I would add. Maybe another like 2-drop. Maybe like the fourth giant killer can come back or something. That's what I cut the land for. I cut a land for or cut a giant killer for a land. So maybe go down in reverse, but there's so many 3-drops. This is a 3-drop technically, so I think you need the lands for you need that. So I think for this version you need the lands. I like the sideboard, everything overall. I like the plan. The plan was good. The plans I think against the aggro decks were good. You just have to like draw it. As for control, it is kind of like a flare or bust sort of matchup, and you just need to get on the board quickly. Sometimes it just kind of like got boned a little bit, but it's okay. That's just kind of magic. This is like it's very simplistic, you know, gameplay. So it's not anything to get mad about. Sometimes you just kind of like overrun them. Sometimes and you have the right thing. Sometimes they got everything. So you know, the black white matchup was crazy because they played Knight of Infamy. And I have no out to that, none whatsoever. So I don't know if that's something to really think about, but black white humans is interesting. Like there are like some aspects where I think like other colors could be good. I've thought about green white humans a lot just because of like Mayor of Avabrook. It's basically like a cheaper Baelish Marshal, but you lose like kind of the Worthy Knight sort of thing. But you could still play Worthy Knight. They're good like green knights. Off the top of my head, Knight of the Reliquary is a green knight, and then you could like fetch for like Gavany. I thought about this clearly. So I'm just looking it up. But yeah, Knight of the Reliquary would be kind of sick. I think there's like Torrens. It's like another like or was that a soldier? Torrens is a soldier or something like that. But yeah, Knight of the Reliquary does seem kind of sick. Oh, Heron's Grace Champion. It's a 4-drop knight. But Heron's Grace Champion, other humans controlling plus. That's pretty good. That's actually really good. Then not Vine Paladin's kind of good knight. I don't know. They are green knights that are good. But yeah, green for like Mayor Knight of the Reliquary would be kind of neat. Reliquary could be good just for getting like the one of like Gavany Township or something. That's the only reason I would ever use it. It would never get that much bigger, but you could just cycle lands through your deck, like sack a plains to find the plains, whatever, or sack plains to find like some sort of like green drop or whatever. So that mana base though seems kind of rough. So who knows? They can play the one of Ardenvale. That's not bad. No, there's an idea there, but yeah, color splashes are definitely doable in this. Like you saw the black splash there was kind of nice. Um, Red's also a splash you could probably play. There's probably some good red knights or something like that. But anyway, it's still food for thought though. This deck's all pretty good no matter how you kind of like play it, however you want to play it. So definitely give it a whirl. But yeah, thanks for watching. Appreciate your view, and I will see you around, maybe.